All right, so here we are late night at the shop. That is registered and insured. How cool was that? Biking season's over with. A lot going on. Everybody moved out of the building across the street into the new one behind them, and I just bought a building across the street that's double the size of this one. So right now the place is a mess. I don't mind it. I will be setting up over there at some point. In the meantime, my buddy Joe just took note that there's only 4 cars in here or 5 cars in here that don't belong to me, and that's a problem. And this is just a rant. If you're bored already, turn it off. It's not going to get any better. 60K on this bad boy, 6,500, take it out of here. RX-7, 8,500 fast money, it's yours. Here's the new Circle Track car I picked up for a young kid that's going to wheel it next year at Riverhead. The vet needs a total resto. It's a 69 4-speed car, 2 tops, $5 grand. Take it out of here. Drag truck made 680, plus it has a 200 shot, and it made the horsepower at 7,200 RPM. Here's the twin turbo G body, which finally is driving. Not complete, but it's driving. 259mm bullseye turbos, and it's coming along quite nicely. And I know the footage sucks. It is what it is. The Sprinter, I love this thing. This is the machine picking up vehicle. When I find a good deal on a machine or something that fits in the back, I send it on the road out of state and get it. It's a monster. Customer's car. Oh, check out this bad boy. As we all know, I love the 190s. Picked this up off of eBay from Texas with the engine in the trunk. Picked this one up from Holland. And I'm putting a C32 supercharged 450 horsepower engine after the tune in it. Actually, check out the interior. Yeah, how nice is that? How nice is that? Period correct. So yes, it's a stick. So this is straight off the boat. Took 6 months to get here because the shipping company really sucked. So this is a badass car. And we got this 73 340 Cuda with a pistol grip 4-speed. Makes almost 500. This little snotty bastard makes almost 500 horsepower. Aluminum headed solid roller 340. Yep, good stuff. Good stuff. So here's the GTS3 car. It's running. It will see the track next year. So like a 96 M3 E36 with an S54. And it has an E90 rear suspension. How you like them apples? We had to make a custom tank because we couldn't fit the stock tank in. So another work in progress. Another work in progress. And peeking over here is an AMG 190E I picked up. Another eBay special. It's a stick, cloth interior, you know, the whole AMG package. So anyway, Joe and I were just talking about the way the world is going and about the machinery and how cool it is and how that right now everything is so cheap because these kids, you young kids today, or you young people today, I should say, lack interest in using your hands or doing things creative in the garage. And I get it. It's so easy to watch a dumbass like me on a YouTube video just talk smack about nonsense. So anyway, one of my theories is that at some point in time, all you young kids or younger people are going to look at each other and realize there's hands on the end of your arms. And when you find out you can build like a sick Gatling gun with one of these things, or something really cool with these machines, and they can be had for really cheap, you're probably going to get into buying them. And I just love the hell out of this stuff. Here's a Rivette. Everything here is a work in progress. The reality is, I'm moving into the new building, taking my stuff with me, setting up over there, listing it for sale for quite a bit of money, and if it sells, I might head down south and really build a facility. But anyway, champ car, banned from the 3 circle tracks in the northeastern corner. That's okay. We're coming back. We are coming back. Actually got a CNC in the corner. So what I'm trying to get to is, and I'm babbling, I know this, it's very late, I had a long ass day. I think at some point, machinery, tooling, and equipment that you can put in your garage and make things with is so bottomed out. You know, it's like real estate. Bergmaster. It's like real estate, right? What happens is, when a neighborhood's bottomed out, like it's as bad as it gets, that's the time to buy. That's the time to get involved. Everything in the center here is for sale, by the way. It's going to be going to cabin fever in January, unless something changes. Boxford, I don't even want to talk about the idiot that painted this, but he's not around anymore, thank Christ. And I will be putting it back together. That's for the race car trailer. How cool will it be to have that little thing on the race car trailer? So anyway, the eye candy, as you call it. Some guys out there are freaking out about how cool all this crap is. And I myself am one of those guys. I love this stuff. Right now, you guys or girls can get into this stuff so cheap it's pathetic. Because there's no market for it. Why would there be? People aren't using their hands to do hobby stuff. People are going on the computer and watching other idiots on YouTube. And I see a trend where these young kids are watching others play video games. You want to talk about idiocracy and the bottoming out of society? Young kids watching other kids play video games. Boy, that's exciting. Anyway, where I'm going with this is, I started 5 years ago collecting. I bought and sold tools up until now. I still do it. What you're looking at mainly are all keepers. Very little is for sale that I'm showing. And I'm into this stuff for $0. In other words, 4 or 5 years ago, I started buying and selling. I must have made $80,000, $90,000 profit off tools, which I put right back into tools. So in other words, everything you see, machine-wise, is free for me. It doesn't owe me anything. And what happens is, people have a basement loaded with tools. They want them out. They need them out. I'm the man. I come with cash and a truck, and I dig them out. The reality is, when I do actually do things, when I actually need a machine to use, I use the Dual, and I use the Bridgeport. You know, they pretty much do it all. And that's all anybody really needs. The reality is, you young people who are looking at this video and saying, maybe I'm going to get involved because I kind of like this stuff. You could get away with one of these little mini lathes. You can make a gun with this mini lathe. A working gun if you're diligent enough and spend the time and get the right equipment to go with it. So, here's the honey hole. Here is the honey hole. Love it. So what I'm trying to say is, and I'm tired, and sinuses are kicking in. I had surgery 3 months ago, and I'm just walking after a few weeks. So things aren't good right now, but they're getting better. What I'm trying to say is, you young kids, you young people, look into lathes and mills. Look at what they're about. Check out videos. See what you can do with these works of art, these things of beauty. Look at what you're capable of doing with these things. And the problem with these machines, though, is you have to have a tremendous amount of common sense. And you can't have the attention span of a gnat to work with them. And that is the problem. This is what we're breeding today. So maybe look around, see if you can find a machine. I mean, you can get a machine for as little as $150, $200. Find a corner in the garage and set it up and get some stock and just start doing stuff with it. See where it goes. See where it takes you. Because if the younger generation doesn't get involved in this crap and the boom, like I'm dreaming of, doesn't take place, well, I'm going to be sitting on a lot of scrap metal. And I don't want to be sitting on scrap metal. I want the world to turn around. I want all of this crap to go up in value. And when the day comes that I'm older than I am now and I want to retire, or I plan on retiring soon, but when I want to get out of the game, I want to get value for my machines. And I got to talk you people into getting involved in them, or else there's not going to be any value in machines. But seriously, we need to, and I talked to my agent a while ago about a TV show. opening up with, you know, cavemen, monkeys, and sticks, and going to blacksmithing, you know, making horseshoes and such, and moving on to 3D printing hearts. That's the short end of it. But we need a TV show to do this stuff, because this crap is cool. It's so cool, and it's so amazing what this stuff has done for society, and just to let you know, we're all here now because of this stuff. You know, these machines are what got us where we are today, and we couldn't be here without these machines. We would not even be existing without the invention of the lathe. Now, that's not to say somebody wouldn't had come up with some other device that pretty much does the same thing, but I am world's biggest tool nerd, and I realize that if the world doesn't jump on the tool bandwagon and get involved with this stuff, well, I'm going to be sitting on a lot of junk. But get your asses out there, get involved, look at what you can do with these machines. Go look up Turbo Cane, Petey. Go look up This Old Tony. Go look these guys up. See what they create, what they make, and you can learn right on YouTube how to use this stuff. That's where I get a lot of my knowledge. I did work at a machine shop as a kid, and I kind of, you know, learned the basics, but these guys will teach you everything you need to know. And my next plan, I want to make a gun. I want to make a nice custom gun for myself at some point, but, you know, I can't do it till I'm set up. So look, this is just a rambling. If you've lasted this long, you're either very interested or you're very bored. Either way, get off your butt, get out there, find a machine for yourself, turn around and do something with it. Make the value of these machines go up. 1906 South Bend. All right, look, this is another rambling video that's coming to an end because I'm tired and my back hurts and I want to go home and go to bed. My son, all right, he made this today. I don't want to get into it. I know what he's doing with it, though. He's got a good idea. But, yeah, the machines. Get yourself a machine. Get into the metalwork and stuff. Find a lathe. Find an old-timer. And they're, you know, these old-timers, they're worth their weight in gold, these guys. It's a shame. They're getting old. Get their knowledge. If you know one, pick their brain. Hang out with them. Learn what they know. Get involved. Figure it out. Tools are cool, and you can't do anything without stock. So I've stocked up quite a bit. You name it, I got it. And one day I got to get rid of it. So let's make the values go up. Oh, and I don't know if anybody's ever seen out the back door here. Some of my older videos. Check this out. Look what just popped up like overnight. Yep, 100 apartments. The apartments from across the street have moved behind me. So the dog no longer has a yard. Oh well, it is what it is. With that being said, my days here are numbered. But the new building, we're going to do a lot of filming over there. All right, look, enough ramble, enough BS, enough nonsense. Today's message. Diligently get online, search lathe, milling machine, metalworking, figure out what it's about, figure out what it's done for society, try to get yourself a small machine, and start a new hobby. All right, see you later.